All right, here's our 81 Fleer baseball sticker and bubble gum +5 All-Star Game trading cards on the sticker backs pack. Here it is. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. It's blue with the normal little Fleer crown emblem in red with Fleer written in white. Has a yellow little stripe with baseball written in red across it, stickers, bubble gum, and then it says plus All-Star Game trading cards on sticker backs, and it says 5 stickers and 1 stick of gum. Oh my goodness, these look horrible. I forgot there's gum in there. That's what a lot of us were looking for when we were kids. But this brings back my youth, like I said before. I can remember getting these, and these were also one of these stickers, something like this. When you see these, they were also like in Fleer packs. So 81, 82. Well, 81 might have still had gum in it, and then they had to change that because Topps was the only one that could have gum, I think. Because then Donruss came up with having the puzzles in their pack, like a piece of the puzzle. You could get like 63 pieces of it, and you'd make the full puzzle. But in Fleer, when they stopped having gum in their normal packs, just a regular base card set, they went with these team stickers. So I guess this was a forerunner to that, because they also had an 81 Fleer set, which we've done an episode on. So I opened up a pack of them already so you could kind of see it. This is what the wrapper looks like if you're on YouTube. They had a little, you could pick your favorite star, giant photo button that you could send in some. Looks like you could send in $1 with your choice of a guy. There's like Reggie Jackson, Roy Smalley, Dave Winfield, a bunch of all-stars on there. You can see them if you're on YouTube. You could choose one of those and send $1 in with your name, address, and zip, and you get one of those. Little button. Pretty cool. Love that stuff when I was a kid. But here's what they look like, and I'll open a pack here in a second. But this is one that I already opened. So here's the sticker of Pittsburgh, the Pirates, and then on the back there's an All-Star Game. Has a little bit about that All-Star Game from 1953 that you can see it, and it's in just cartoons. It doesn't really have any players' names. It just talks a little bit about the game and who won. And then there's another one from 1943, and then the Tribe. I happened to pick a Tribe, my favorite sticker. Then we had the Phillies, and on the back was the 1969 All-Star Game. Info about that. Thought this one was cool. The Cubs. I'm not a Cubs fan, but then on the back, and it says on this one it has their record, actually, their win-loss record. They were 64 and 98 that year. And then on the back is 1944, and it's at Forbes Field, and it shows people from like the Army, the Navy, Air Force. I'm not sure exactly what those three are, but the pictures of those guys in those uniforms, which was really cool, I thought. And I think the last one was the Expos. I don't know if I showed you that one. Expos. It has gum on it. I must have thrown away that gum already. So I already opened that pack. All right, so we'll open another pack of those, and then we'll do. So here's another pack that's not open, and then we'll show you the Baseball Collector's Edge. There'll be a bunch in there. We'll open. All right, let's open this up. So they'll kind of look like those cards, but they'll be. Oh my goodness, this! I don't think I can eat this gum. I want to show you the gum. I don't want to hurt myself. Here's the gum in the pack. It's like got stains all over it, and it's like sticking to the card. Yikes on that. Sorry, Phillies fans, but it's stuck on there. Phillies that year were 91 and 71. Just thinking 1980 that the Phillies I think they won the World Series that year. So this was a big one here, and it's got a stain all over it. So here's the Phillies. I'll rip that off there. So actually, look at this. It rips the sticker kind of off there. So that I'll peel this one off. So they actually peeled. It says peel. We're just gonna, because I don't care about this card, it's bad. And then peeling the sides of the sticker off, and then it doesn't even stick anymore. Just sticking it, and it just kind of falls right off. It's lost its adhesion. So wow, that one's all messed up. All right, the next one, oh, that had on the back of it. Let's see what it had on the back. This one had 1934 All-Star Game. A little bit about that. Here's the Brewers. They look really cool, like they're in good shape. It's just that one had that all over it, the gum all over it. And then the 1942 All-Star Game on the back. Detroit Tigers sticker. Pretty cool looking mascot there. And then 1964 All-Star Game. Oh, another one. It's a different Indians one with the other hat. I got both, the Tribe. Some of them looks like had two different, maybe more cards with a different symbol on it. They probably each had two, one that showed their record, and then one that was the opposite hat, or maybe their home or away hat. And then that had 1947 on the back. And then the Baltimore Orioles, and it has their, see the difference. So there's probably one that has the record on it with one of their emblems, like the Orioles, and then they'd have another one. Oh, well, actually, I'll show you. Let's do that. We have that with the Indians, Cleveland Indians. So one of them has their record on it, tells a little bit about the Cleveland Indians, and then the other one doesn't have the record, but one has the Chief Wahoo face and one has the hat with the C. So they probably had two different cards for each team, is what I would probably say. All right, and then the Baltimore Orioles had 1951 on the back of it. All right, those are done. That's actually really cool. I thought this one was going to kind of stink because it didn't have actual real cards, and that's why we're doing this. We'll open these quickly for the collector's edge. Remember, this is just randomly inserted cards. A lot of times it's just, this is a third-party box. You get it like, I don't know, CVS or Walgreens or something. And usually you get nothing in these, but still cool to just look at the players. I think I give all these players respect because they made it to the show. All right, so it's in a box, distributed by a third-party distributor. It's got a 1983 Fleer baseball pack. I'm not going to open that whole pack, but we've done a 83 Fleer episode, I believe. All right, here's all different cards. I don't know if I'll know every year, but I'll go through them quickly. 87 Topps, Jim Deshaies. 87 Topps, Tom Paciorek. 1989 Rance Mulliniks. Looks like 1990 Upper Deck, Phil Bradley. 1990 Upper Deck, Nelson Liriano. 1987 Tom Henke. My daughter just came in the room and the dogs are, get out. And the dogs are tapping their feet down the hallway, so sorry for that interruption, but I love her anyways. Doug DeCinces, 1987 Topps. Jack Howell, 1990 Topps. Dave Stewart, 1992 Topps. Gene Walter, this looks like this is 1989 Upper Deck. Yeah, that's the year that the Griffey card came out. I'm sure there won't be a Griffey in here. Chris Jones, 1992 Donruss. Chuck Malone, 1991 Fleer. Rob Dibble, 1991 Fleer. Brian Holman, 1991 Fleer. Wow, looks like they just put like a little chunk of all these kind of crappy sets in here. Matt Noakes, 1991 Fleer. Rob Ducey, 1989 Topps. Mike Witt, 1989 Topps. Bob Ojeda, 1989 Topps. Al Newman, 1989 Topps. Rich Gedman, 1989 Topps. Danny Darwin, 1992 Donruss. It's still cool to see the differences in the cards and how they went over the years in these junk wax packs. Glenn Davis, 1992 Topps. Sandy Alomar Jr., 1992 Leaf. Johnny Paredes, 1989 Donruss. Don Robinson, 1989 Donruss. Mike Moore, 1989 Topps. Kevin Brown, 1992 Triple Play. I think that's Leaf Triple Play or Donruss Triple Play. Bip Roberts, 1989 Topps Traded. So if you look at the back, it's got a T, the top by the number 103T. Juan Guzman, he's a pretty good pitcher. 1992 Score, Pinnacle Score, Score Pinnacle. Can't remember which way it goes. Dennis Lamp, 1990 Donruss. Matt Williams, 1991 Fleer. Eric Sogard, 2018 Topps. Wow, that's new. It goes from the 80s and 90s to 2018 or whatever I said. Alberto Meja, sorry if I said that wrong, 2018 Topps. Looks like these are all 2018 Topps, yes. Daniel Nava, All-Star Game card. You see it has a little All-Star Game print there in silver. 2018 Topps. Chris Davis, 2018 Topps. He had some good years, got paid a lot, and then kind of went downhill. Jeff Samardzija, 2018 Topps. He's got a cool story. He was an awesome receiver or tight end, I think receiver in college at Notre Dame. So he played football and baseball. College. 2010 Topps Attack, Play Topps Attack online card. Robinson Cano. It's a little game card. To look at that later. Tim Federowicz, 2012 Topps Heritage. AJ Pierzynski, 2017 Topps. These 17 and 18 Topps cards, they just have no, like these days, they have no borders. It's like they just made them quickly. I like the ones with the borders. 2018 Topps Elite Meet and Greet of the Mets. 2010 Topps Nate McLouth. These are cards I don't know much about those 2010. I have to get some of those packs so we can do episodes on them. Burt Blyleven, 1989 Donruss. Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith, 1998. What is this? Bowman. 1988 Donruss Greg Minton. 1988 Donruss Oda B. McDowell. First Bowman card, 2010 Bowman. I think it's Topps Bowman. Scott Alexander. Ryan Klesko, 2007 Topps. That's a cool looking card. The black border. Tom Bolton, 1988 Topps. Franklin Stubbs, 1989 Donruss. Andy Allenson, 1988 Topps. Ooh, what's this? The Lion King, Trapped, Skybox, Walt Disney Company. Wonder how that got in there. Lion King looks like the hyenas from Lion King. Tells a little bit about Trapped and the Lion King. That's different. Wonder how that got stuck in there. 1989 Trevor Wilson Topps. 1989 Fleer, Grady Hall and Mike Rochford, Major League Prospects card. 1988 Topps Ken Landreau. 1991 Score Rick Reed. 1991 Topps Phil Stevenson. 1990 Pete Incaviglia Upper Deck. He had some good years. I think that guy is a guy that never played in the minors. He played in college, I think, but he never played in the minors. Kurt might have to look him up. Pete Incaviglia. Jared Baker. This is a draft pick, 1992 draft picks card. Don't know if he ever made it to the bigs. Same with this one, 1992 draft picks, Chris Smith. Bobby Bonilla, 1991 Upper Deck. Man, he was a part of the Killer Bees. That guy could hit. Jose Uribe, 1987 Donruss, one of my favorite types of cards. Gerald Alexander, 1992 Fleer. Shane Raleigh, 1988 Topps. We're getting towards the end here. I know this is taking a while, but just busting open cards is fun. Scott Radinsky, 1990 Upper Deck. Just seeing the different styles of cards over the years is cool, to me at least. Pascual Perez, 1989 Fleer. Mark Knudsen, 1991 Topps. Dave Stieb, 1990 Donruss. He was great. Danny Tartabull had some good years. 1989 Fleer. 1988 Topps. Yes, 88 Topps. Rangers Leaders card. Ken Howell, 1991 Score. Mike Boddicker, 1989 Fleer. Rex Hudler, 1991 Score. Man, these are all from Junk Wax, besides a few of the Topps, 2000s. Derek May, 1991 Fleer. This is different. A Pacific card. It's got some damage to it. Steve Fry, California Angels, 1993 Pacific Trading Cards. Yeah, it's all messed up on the front. Alvin Davis, 1987 Leaf thrown in there. Cool. 1988 Fleer, Mark Thurman. 1988 Topps Ray Knight. 1988 Fleer, Luis Salazar. 1987 Donruss, Mark Langston. He had some great years too. Keith Atherton, 1988 Fleer. Steve Jeltz, 1988 Fleer. And finally, I think this is one Kurt's good. He likes this guy. Tim Wallach, last card, 1990 Donruss. So thanks for bearing with us on opening that other pack. That was pretty cool, though, to see all those cards. And we're going to go ahead and finish up the podcast. Thanks for tuning in if you're on the YouTube side.